what's up YouTube? Okay, so before I tell you guys the prediction, or the gender, which I know the gender, I found out Wednesday, I'm going to do like the old wives' tales gender prediction just to see which it says I'm having, a boy or girl, even though I already know what I'm having, but it's kind of fun and it's interesting to watch other people's to see how accurate these things are. So I found a list of 51, which seems a little excessive, but I'm going to go ahead and get this started because I feel like it's going to be an extremely long video. So glare is from the computer, so ignore me as I'm looking down. But the first one is the history of the parents. So apparently if you were the firstborn, you are going to have the second, like the gender of the second child in your family. So whatever the next sibling is, that's what you're going to have. If you're the second born, you're going to have, with the third child, you will have exactly what your mother had, except starting with the second child. And if you're the third child, you'll have exactly what your mom is having for, like, consecutive orders. So, like, my mom had a boy, and a girl. So according to this, I should be having a boy. I'm going to tally this up on a little piece of paper, just to keep track. So, hold on a second. So according to that, I should be having a boy. So that's one for the boy. Number 2 is the time of conception. Apparently, whoever was most aggressive during that time of intercourse, it's going to be the opposite sex. So, like, if the guy was more aggressive, then it's going to be a girl. And if the girl was more aggressive, then it's going to be a guy. And since I know the time that we conceived and I know when everything went down, it's actually kind of a funny story. I know that he was more aggressive than I was. So according to that, we're having a girl. So there's one for the girl side. If you hear the train, I'm so sorry. Legs. Apparently if your legs get really big during your pregnancy, you're having a boy, and if they stay the same, you're having a girl. And as of right now, which I'm 5 months, as of yesterday, my legs have stayed the same. They still have, like, they lost a little bit of muscle tone in them, but they haven't got huge. So I'm going to say one for the girls. Moodiness. I thought this was really funny. Apparently, if you're extremely moody and extremely hormonal throughout your pregnancy, you're having a girl because you have extra girl hormones in your body. And if you're kind of chill and go lucky and you don't really freak out over everything, you're having a boy. And if this is true, then I'm definitely having a girl because I am psychotic right now. So another one for the girl side. Bread. I've never heard this one. Apparently, if you'd really, really like the ends of the loaves of bread, you're having a boy. And if you only like the middle section, you're having a girl. And I'm not a huge fan of crust in general when it comes to bread. So obviously I like the middle, so that gives me another one for the girl side. The Chinese gender chart. This is a big one. Everybody goes by the Chinese gender chart. And by the Chinese gender chart, I am having a boy. So that's another one for the boy side. And to keep count, that's 2 for boy and 4 for girl. Mom's beauty. Now this one is one that I find kind of hilarious, and I've seen it true a million times. But apparently if the girl lacks everything, the hair becomes dry, pregnancy doesn't do anything for her beauty. She's having a girl because the girl's taking all of her beauty. And if a girl glows with pregnancy and she has such beautiful, luscious hair and blah, 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 she's having a boy. By this, I am having a girl because my hair is so dry and it's so, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I used to have extremely oily hair. My hair is dry as hell now. So I'm going to go with girl. Dream of sex of a baby. Apparently, if you have a dream or you have dreamed of the sex of the baby, it's the opposite of what you dream. So if you dream you're having a girl, then you're really having a boy, and vice versa. I've never, ever, ever dreamed of having what my baby was. So I can't really answer this one. So that one's just going kind of unknown. Clumsy versus graceful. This is really funny because I was extremely clumsy before I got pregnant, and now that I'm pregnant, like, I don't trip over anything at all. So apparently, according to this, I am having a girl, because if you are extremely clumsy, you're having a boy. So that's another one for the girl side. The side you most rest on. If you rest on your left side, you're having a boy. And if you rest on your right side, you're having a girl. And I'm actually having a lot of complications with this because they say it's best to lay on your left side. Yeah, it's best to lay on your left side because of the support of the uterus and everything. Like, it's better to lay on your left side. I have always preferred my right side over my left side, so that means another one for a girl. Hands. When a pregnant woman is asked, hey, show me your hands, if they show them palms down, it's a boy. And if they show them palms up, it's a girl. And if you ever asked me to show you my hands, I'd be like, why do you want to see my hands? It's kind of random. So, another one for the girl side. Weight gain. If the dad's-to-be, which would be Dalton, has gained any weight, then it's supposedly a girl. If he hasn't gained any weight, then it's a boy. I can't really answer this because I want to say, yes, he's gained weight, but it's because he works out every day and he's building to be buff. He's not building to lose weight. So that's not really a fair answer. So I'm going to go unanswered on that one too. The breast test. If a woman's left breast is larger than her right breast, then she's having a girl. If the right breast is larger than the left breast, then she is having a boy. And according to Dalton, who is the only person I could really think of to ask this question, because I don't know which boob's bigger, I don't pay attention. According to this one, my left is bigger than my right, so, wait, no, my right is bigger than my left. Meaning, it's a boy. So, for tally now, it's 3 for boy, 8 for girl. The string and needle test, which I think everybody does. My string and needle test was kind of messed up because for one it said I was having twins, and for two it said I was having a girl and a boy. So there's not 2 babies in there, so I don't know. So I'm just going to go unanswered on that one too because it said I was having twins and I'm definitely not having twins. What do you think? Like, what's your mother's intuition? Because apparently that's a huge one, which I've thought this entire time that we were having a boy, hands down thought it was a boy. I haven't even looked at anything for a girl because I thought it was a boy the entire time. So we're going with boy. Morning sickness. If you had a smooth pregnancy, no morning sickness, no nausea, nothing, you're having a boy. If you had morning sickness or you were extremely nauseous, then you're having a girl. And as I've explained a million times, I was extremely nauseous throughout the majority of my first trimester. Like, I couldn't eat certain foods, they made me sick to my stomach, blah, blah, blah. So, according to that, I'm having a girl. That, your nipples. If your nipples get darker, then you are a boy. If they aren't, you're having a girl. Mine have definitely gotten a lot darker, so apparently I'm having a boy. So that's officially 5 for boy, 9 for girl. Protein. If you crave meat and cheese and that kind of stuff, you're having a boy. I have definitely craved cupcakes, Twinkies, candy. Like, I want nothing but sweet stuff. So that's a girl. Feet. If your feet are extremely cold during pregnancy, you are having a boy. If your feet stayed the same, you're having a girl. My feet have stayed the same, so I'm having a girl. Hair on your legs. This one I found extremely interesting. Apparently, if your hair on your legs grow at super fast speeds, then you're having a boy, and if it doesn't, then you're having a girl. According to this, I'm having a boy, because I have to shave my legs literally every other day, or else it looks like I haven't shaved in a month. So, that would be a boy. If your hands are dry, if your hands are extremely dry throughout your pregnancy, you're having a boy. My hands are not dry, but they're extremely swollen right now. So, that means girl. Your urine. This one was really funny to me, too. Apparently, if your urine is bright yellow, then you're having a boy. And if it's dark yellow, then you're having a girl. And I was always afraid that I had a UTI because my urine has been, like, dark and cloudy this entire time I've been pregnant. And so, apparently, it's a girl. Nose. Do you feel like your nose is growing wider? Apparently, if your nose is growing wider, you are having a boy. And I have not noticed anything different about my nose, so I'm going with the girl. Headaches. If you're having headaches, you might be carrying a boy. I, knock on wood, have probably had 4 headaches in the past 5 months. So I can't really say I've had an increase in headaches, so that would be a girl, right? So that is 15 for a girl and 7 for a boy. Drinking water. If mom-to-be isn't drinking enough water daily, the amniotic fluid would be really dirty for the baby. What? Baby names. Apparently, if you can come up with baby names that you both like in no time at all, then you are having that sex. Me and Dalton came up with a boy's name. Hands down, it was like the first name we picked out. No problem. Problem solved. Girl's name we kind of had issues with, so apparently it's boy. The baby's heart rate. If the baby's heart rate is above 140, then she is having a girl. If it's below 140, she is having a boy. My baby's heart rate, every time I've went to the doctor, has been like 157, 158, 156, something like that. So that says girl. How high you're carrying a baby. How high you're carrying according to your belly. If you're carrying high, you're said to be having a boy, right? With a big round belly. No, if you're carrying high with a big round baby, you're having a girl. If you're carrying low with a smaller belly that sticks straight out, you're having a girl, or a boy. My belly hasn't really popped yet, but so apparently it'd be like low, but I'm not going to answer that one because like I don't really have a belly yet, so we'll see. The shape of mom's face. If your face gets fuller and rounder, like you gain a lot of weight in your face and it gets kind of chubby, then you're having a girl, and if it stays like long and narrow, you're having a boy. My face is definitely getting more chubbier, and I'm definitely gaining weight in my face, so that would be a girl. The Mayan tail. The tail adds the mother's age at conception in the year of conception. If the result is an even number, then mom is having a girl. If the result is an odd number, then a boy is on the way. So I was 22 when I conceived, and it was 2013. So if you add that together, 22 plus 2013, be 5, 3. So it'd be 2035, which would make it an odd number, which would make it a boy. So apparently I'm having a boy. Acne. If you have acne while pregnant, it's a girl. It's thought that acne during pregnancy is caused by extra hormones. I have not had any acne problem. My skin has dried up completely since I've been pregnant. So apparently I'm having a boy. And that's 9 for boy and 17 for girl. If a pregnant woman eats a clove of garlic and the smell does not come out of her pores, it's a girl. If the smell seeps out of her pores, it's a boy. Can't answer that one because I hate garlic. Now that I'm pregnant, can't stand garlic. And that's all the gender predictions for boy and girl. So the ending tally was 17 for a girl and 9 for a boy. with a few that I couldn't answer. So, according to this, I am having a girl. What do you think?